Another look at the International Space Station, and Bureau of Meteorology down there in Tasmania has in place a marine wind warning. Gale warning remains in place for the east of the Flinders Island. Strong wind warning for the Bank Strait, Franklin Sound, upper east, lower east case. They've cancelled the wind warning for the far north and central north coast. The Bureau has finalised its warnings for the Huon, Cole, River Derwent, and 2 minor flood warnings remain in place for the North and South Esk River, and they finalised the flood watch for the eastern half of Tasmania. Welcome to another update from the 4th 13th Australia Oceania channel for May the 12th. We have a look at various radar Doppler wind across the areas that are currently under severe weather warning. There's no severe weather warning in place for Tasmania, but we start off with destructive winds, heavy rainfall, East Gippsland, northeast forecast districts, Victoria. A deep low pressure system just lies east of Bass Strait and will continue moving slowly east across the Tasman Sea today and during Thursday. Central pressure is in the mid 990s and the wind field is at present out to 900 nautical miles. Destructive winds averaging 70 to 90 kilometres an hour, peak gusts of 120 to 130 kilometres are forecast for the alpine peaks above 1600 metres. Now here's a look at the Bureau's radar. This was recaptured yesterday afternoon. Damaging winds averaging 55 to 70 kilometres an hour with peak gusts 90 to 100 kilometres over far eastern Gippsland, plus adjacent alpine areas gusted of 110 to 120 kilometres an hour expected. About alpine areas below 1600 metres. Potential for damaging winds expected to contract to far east Gippsland ranges during this afternoon and easing tonight. Heavy rain may lead to flash flooding. Final flood warning has been issued for the Watts River at Hillsville. Flood watch has been finalised for the Gippsland and Upper Yarra catchments. So this severe weather system is now easing, and here's a look at the pivotal weather website. It's a GFS precipitation model. And again, it's the area in yellow. The Bureau's 12-hourly rainfall severe weather is now impacting parts of the south coast, Illawarra, Snowy Mountains area. This is related to the slow-moving low-pressure system over the western Tasman. Severe weather warning remains in place for the mid-north coast, the Hunter, the metropolitan Illawarra, south coast forecast districts. Damaging surf on the beaches exposed to southerly surf. Hazardous surf warning remains in place for the Gulfs of Macquarie, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra, Batemans and Eden coast. And a similar one will be in place for tomorrow. We have a gale warning for the Macquarie, Hunter, Sydney, Illawarra, Batemans and Eden coast. Strong wind warning for the Sydney coast waters. The BO's total forecast of rain. The clean-up from Hobart's worst storm in decades is now underway, with the total damage bill estimated to run into many millions of dollars. The extreme weather event combined heavy rains, wild winds and thunderstorms. MOE8, a satellite view of Australia's eastern, Pacific Southwest, New Zealand regions. The Royal Automobile Club of Tasmania said it had already received a record number of claims for 400 rods by Friday afternoon. Now we have a look at the BSCH website. It's a GFS winter model. This is from 10 AM through to the same period Sunday. The company said in a statement that it expected its claims bill could exceed 1 million. Nearly 2,000 homes remain without power, with about 1,120 in the north and east and the rest in the south. Fears of a heavy deluge hitting the state's east coast overnight did not eventuate. Now we have a look at the wind model, ECMW GFS models across the next 7 days. Weather Bureau Tasmania said there's no risk of flash flooding, and a number of minor flood warnings around the state were likely to be withdrawn today. And the energy provider Tas Networks, a spokesperson said crews would begin work on restoring power across today, but when safe. The energy provider last night had 3,500 customers without power. We will bring the latest in forthcoming updates. Biometeorology up here in Queensland has a strong wind warning. For the southeast Gulf of Carpentaria, the Peninsula, Cooktown, Cairns Coast, and closer to Brisbane, Sunshine Coast waters, and to my south, Gold Coast waters, the Bureau has cancelled their strong wind warning. There are no warnings in place. Bureau Meteorology South Australian Office. Strong wind warning for the Beagle, Bonaparte, North Tiwi, Arafura Coast, Gulf, Gove, Peninsula, Apology Coast, and the Roper Group Coast. And over there in the state of Western Australia, strong wind warning for the North Kimberley, West Kimberley Coast, the Pilbara East and Pilbara Coast West. Now we have a look at storm probabilities from 10 AM today through to the same period tomorrow. and half of the North Island of New Zealand will be impacted by this low pressure system in coming days. Now we have a look at the tropical weather scene. Here's a look at the tropical cyclone formation probability guide, and two areas of interest. The Westpac 97W looks like it could become a tropical cyclone. And here's its first track chart by the Joint Typhoon Warning Centre. We'll have a look at that in a forthcoming update. Joint Typhoon Warning Centre, a couple of images, satellite view of Invest 97W. And they have only one system, 97W. Now we have a look at the warning area, biometeorology, state of New South Wales. It's the southern region. A little bit further, the mid-north coast, central coast. If you'd like to get in contact with me, here's my details.
You can follow Force 13's outlets, the website force13.com, which has had a revamp and is still under reconstruction, but take a look. Also YouTube, of course, if you haven't subscribed, that might be a good idea. Visit Force 13. We're also on Facebook under the same name, of course, and you can like us on there, and you can also follow us on Twitter. Search Force 13, all in text for those. You can also add Force 13 on Skype, or my personal account on Discord, Fool13, at extension 9094.